Hello, students. It's so nice to see you again.
Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Hello. It is really nice to see you here, and especially students from China too. I'm Ting from China, and welcome you here.
Thank you for joining.
So I would like to present the Gvanim Middle School, okay? And
yes, please.
Leo, you would present your school, okay? Okay. So Gvanim Middle School in Kadima Tzoan, Israel, provides its students with an active and diverse learning environment. Gvanim Middle School emphasizes on education for personal and social responsibility. This school cultivates values of curiosity and personal resilience. The graduates of this school have critical thinking skills that gives them the opportunity and capability to achieve excellence. So you are welcome, students from Gvanim. And Leo, you present your school, please.
Our school is a Chinese culture, a traditional Chinese cultural school. And in our school, we usually study Chinese cultural things, such as like the types of house and the drawings or the words on the ancient things. So, and in the middle school, we will have this opportunity to have this great hackathon.
Yeah, please, what's the name of your school? Please remind us.
Aurora Boya.
Yeah, thank you.
Which city?
In Beijing. Beijing.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Well, it's
China. China.
Yes.
Yeah, I know China, but what city are you from?
It's a little bit far away from
Beijing.
And so I'm in Hangzhou. Is in the middle. I think it's in the south part of China. So if you take high-speed train, that would take us 4 hours to go.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So it is the time for the presentation, right? Get it?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's your time.
Hello, I'll present ourselves again. We are a group of 5 students. We have Yael, Tamar, which is me, Itay from Israel, and from China. We had great honor to work with Leo and Apple. A few months ago, we did a project called a hackathon. This project was a partnership between China, Israel, and India. This is a competitive event where participants produce innovative solutions to a given problem. The problem we were presented with was how to help lonely people around the globe. And we are happy to present our new application, Hobby. We checked the data relevant to us, consulted with specialists in security, and created surveys to create the ultimate social media application. So how was it made? Where did this start? The name Frobbi came from friends and hobby, what connects between our users. And when we try to think of a new venture, we realize that at least once in our life, we have felt lonely or boycotted, and we never want anyone to feel the same way. So we created Frobbi. When I was younger, back in elementary school, I was a new student that just arrived from the US. Luckily, I was quick to make friends, but there were others who were less lucky and who were targeted by bullies. Some of my dearest friends were boycotted and bullied. Some were lucky enough to move away. And I believe that if they had a way to make friends, maybe they would have less of a hard time. Today in Israel, the Department of Education is trying to improve this loneliness and bullying problem in many ways, but they aren't working most efficiently and do not improve this problem. The Department of Education has only recently started to improve this problem because of horrible events that have occurred in other schools, but they still haven't solved this issue. We are just stuck in a loop of loneliness and useless efforts. To confirm that this was a real problem that actually existed, we made and shared a survey questioning people and students about bullying and loneliness. About 54.6% of respondents reported constant feelings of loneliness and experiences of being bullied. Furthermore, most participants said that a safe and secure application that connects people with their hobbies and interests can solve this problem. 20% of students in Israel claim that they have experienced social rejection. And in China, about 15 million, which is about half of the student population, suffers from the same. In our effort to solve this problem, we have created Frobbi. So what is Frobbi exactly? Frobbi is a new social media application where you can find people that have the same interests as you and to get to know them. Many people have hobbies that are less common or that they want to be introduced to a new hobby but don't know where to start. We created this app to help lonely people meet others with similar hobbies or to start out with something new. Every interest or fandom has a community behind it. It is also a great way to find out about new potential interests. We took all the necessary and fun things in apps, such as hobbies, meeting new people, chats, public or private events, achieving a follower count, and more, and made them into the perfect tool to find friends. But if all we do is be on our phone, then what is the point? Today, many people make friends online, but we wanted to take that a step further. For that, we also have events. You can schedule dates to meet people you chatted with and have the same interests as you in real life via leaving your screen. Our competitors are mostly social media apps like TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Meta, and more, but none of them have this feature. Our app will have income based on investors and ads. Our core customers are mostly teenagers, but we also have people in their early 20s, content creators, and even office workers that work the whole day and don't have time to meet friends. But there still are a few things that we need to make our idea come to life, such as the Frobbi program or the app itself, permission and money to add it to the iOS App Store and to the Android Google Play, salary budgets to all programmers and Frobbi staff, last but not least, investors. Firstly, when you sign up to our app, you create a profile. You enter your email account and confirm this is in fact you signing up. Then you add your hobbies. If the hobby does not exist, you will be suggested similar hobbies, or you can create a new one if you want. Afterwards, you can add a profile photo if you feel comfortable with that. This is the profile we created. For example, you'll see that right on the screen. The hobbies of this profile are sport and art. Then you'll need to create on the create button. Then the profile you just created automatically connects you to the hobby pages you chose. And this is your Frobbi profile. This is the home page. You can see what people have been uploading and upload yourself. And you could switch between different tabs that are the hobbies you entered to the app. You can change your hobbies at any given time according to your new and recent interests. If you like a post, you can enter the profile of the user that uploaded it and send them a friend request. This profile can accept or deny it. If they have accepted it, you'll get a notification on your phone notifying you. This is the mailbox or inbox. Here you can view your contacts and friends. You can create a group chat with more than one person. This is an example of a group chat with 3 mutual friends.
And this is the event section. Here you can schedule an event with the specific details and people that live in the area can come. This is what makes our app special. We promote not only digital chatting, but also meet people face to face. No other social media application has this feature. We hope this option can open new doors and possibilities for our users. We will explain how we solved the security problem in just a few slides. Here you can see who has signed up and who was on the way to the event. Then decide if you want to join it yourself. For your safety, you will need to have at least 10 people that have signed up and the event will be canceled. If someone signed up and didn't show up, you can report him. And make sure the app is safe. We also asked a security expert for his advice. He gave us a lot of good ideas, such as signing up with your email to access the user's name and address and advertising events to local users so that people that have probably met can get to know each other more. In the group chat, there is an admin that is responsible for the group. You can recommend a trustworthy friends to join the group. Furthermore, access to the event feature is prohibits to users who are 13 and under. All of these additions that makes our app a safe space are included in the application. If there are not enough people, you will receive a non-fiction that reminds you to join the upcoming event. On the day of the events that don't have enough people will be canceled. 4 weeks into the project, we meet with a security expert. His name was Alad. Alad advised us many of the ideas that we presented today. He also chatted our app and made sure that it's safe. And together, we changed a couple things to make it safer. Alad told us that it would be better if we could report a user if he hasn't come to the event, and even ban users that are not wanted. Alad helped us enormously, and we thank him for his help and support. We want more than just to help lonely people meet each other online, but to make real friends. Thank you for your time.
Well,
thank you.
That is, we really want to hear more, so we're still listening.
Yes, we expected more because okay, how was it for you to be prepared for today? Because you are in different countries.
It was actually very difficult. We were prepared with all our structure and what we did, but we were very nervous. Yesterday and even the day before, we met up at Zoom and we practiced each day an hour per se, just to get it exactly on time and that there will be no mistakes. I also really want to thank our teachers and mentors that really helped us. We just really enjoyed the project, and I think that's why we just were ready for today.
Okay.
I'm just curious that if there are some real friends beside you that is people you want to help, just like the lonely people you mentioned in your presentation. So did you try that? Because your app will help them, right? So I just wonder whether you have this kind of friends.
We did a survey asking people we knew if they would need an app. And from my personal experience, I've met a lot of people who sadly probably would have needed this and who suffered from a lot of bullying. And that is one of the things that made us create this app, because each and every one of us had an experience with or ourselves being targeted, and we just wanted to help stop that from happening anymore.
Yeah, the bullying issue is really a serious issue in different countries, and I think even in China, we also always hear some news about that. So I think this is really important, and I'm really looking forward for your future work to make it applicable in different countries so that to help more students.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your work.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for sharing. And I just wonder if you have future plans to continue this project.
So far, we don't have any more plans. The main idea was to pitch this idea right now, but maybe if we'll have plans to continue it, I don't know. It really depends on our schools and the timing, but I hope so.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, your teacher is writing on the chat. Well done, great presentation, and I agree with that. Thank you, Maya.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations.